Hello everyone, this is Dimitar from the RedmineUP support team. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install the RedmineUP Tags plugin on Bitnami Redmine virtual image. Okay, so for this case, I'm going to use the VirtualBox as a software for virtualization. However, you're free to use any other softwares that you like. It could be VMware, for example. It is absolutely up to you. Okay, so we see that we have Bitnami Redmine 511 stable already installed here. So we start it via the button here and just wait a couple of seconds to load. Just to say that if you'd like, you could check other of our videos and articles where I install the Bitnami Redmine virtual image on VirtualBox step by step. So we have already installed it here, and you could check it anytime, the steps how to do it into our channel. Okay, so we logged in and we keep the default user and password for better understanding. So we log in via Bitnami and Bitnami. Okay, so we see that our Redmine is located onto the following address. If you're not sure about that, or if you do not have this message here, so it has gone somewhere else, I mean, you have some other commands and it is just vanished, then you could check it anytime via the command hostname I. And now it is double checked that this is the correct address. So let's go to this address and see what is happening there. So our Redmine needs some time to start because it has just loaded, and when you open it via the browser, yeah, it needs some time for its processes to burn up and just start. Maybe 20 or 30 seconds, it depends on the computer itself. Okay, so we see that we are already logged in with user that is named user, and again to say these are the user that is the default username for your Redmine frontend, and the password that is also the default one. Okay, so we go to administration now and click on information, and then we'll see indeed Redmine 511 stable that is installed. And there are a list of plugins that are already installed. And at the end of this video, we are going to have the Tags plugin here onto the list. Now, let's go back to our command line and backend of the Redmine. Now we change the directory to opt Bitnami Redmine plugins and list again. So we see the plugins that are listed on the front end here, and the same are listed onto the back end here. Okay, so I'm going to use the wcat to download the latest version of the RedmineUP Tags plugin. Alright, so I just pasted the link here, so the wcat is pointing to the RedmineUP Tags plugin here, the zip file. So I click enter, and as we have seen, this is saved, so everything is fine. We have downloaded via wcat. However, just a side note that you can do it in another way. For example, you can use machine, then file manager, and here onto the left you will see your host machine, or this is the computer that you're using. It is automatically logged in. However, you can use the credentials that were in the beginning of this video to log in as the guest machine. This is your Bitnami Redmine virtual machine. So when you do it, you can copy paste the file from your personal computer to your virtual machine via this arrow here. So yeah, it is as simple as that. And yeah, this is just another way, and you can use any other way of file sharing that you like. It is absolutely up to you. However, in my current example, I decided to use the wcat method. Okay, so let's check if everything is fine. If we list the files now, we see that the RedmineUP Tags plugin zip file is here in red. So we unzip it via the unzipped command and then remove the zip file itself, because we are no longer needing it. Okay, if we list again, we see our RedmineUP Tags plugin here. So this is the folder of the tags. Okay, now we return back to the previous directory and then run the bundle install. This is going to install all the needed gems for the RedmineUP Tags that are needed for it to be able to work. Here in green we see 87 gems now installed. This is quite good. However, in orange here there are some warnings that they are just for developers and you have to ignore them. So they are not going to harm the work of the tags plugin, as well as make some errors or something like that. They are just warning messages. Okay, so the next step that we have to do is to run the migration of the database. So it is going to be done via the command bundle exec rake redmine plugins, and here onto name we set the name of the plugin itself, that in our case is RedmineUP Tags. This is the name of the folder itself, and the environment, that is production. Okay, now we wait for the migrations to start. And here are they. The following rows here are showing us that tags are migrated, taggings, add tags, create tags, and so on. All the tables are successfully migrated. Okay, so this step is successfully done, and we have to move to the last one, that is to restart everything. It is quite important step, by the way. So if you miss this, then it will not work. Okay, so it is done via sudo opt bitnami control script and then restart. Here it is stated restarting services. Alright, just to say, you can do this in another way. So you could just power off your virtual machine via the button here and then power on again. It is going to act like the same. However, with this command, it is just a faster way of doing this. Okay, so let's go back to our Redmine and refresh the page. So we have to wait a couple of seconds because Redmine is being restarted and it needs some time to load again its processes and everything else. So it is now loading. Okay, it has just loaded and we see that our RedmineUP Tags plugin 2013 is appearing into the plugins list. So this means that our job of installation is now completed. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, you could check other videos and articles from RedmineUP. Bye.